This is the story of Queen Victoria of United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland from the 20th of June 1837 until her death in 1901. A lonely beginning. Alexandrina Victoria was born on May 24, 1819, in Kensington Palace, London. She was the daughter of Prince Edward, Duke of Kent, the fourth son of King George III, and Princess Victoria of Saxe-Coburg-Saalfeld, a German princess. Her father died when she was less than 1 year old, and her mother became overprotective and controlling. Victoria grew up in isolation under a strict system called the Kensington system, designed to keep her dependent on her mother and her mother's advisor, Sir John Conroy. She couldn't walk downstairs without holding someone's hand, and she was never allowed to meet other children freely. Those early years made her both timid and quietly strong-willed, traits that would define her reign. But before I continue, if you found this video educative, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. The girl who would be queen. By her teenage years, Victoria was the only legitimate heir left in her grandfather's line. Her uncles, George IV and William IV, had no surviving children, which meant the future of the monarchy rested on her. Her education became intense. She studied history, languages, music, and constitutional law, and she kept a detailed diary from the age of 13. She would eventually fill more than 100 volumes. Her tutors often described her as curious, emotional, and stubborn, but she also had a natural dignity that set her apart. Even then, she understood power not as domination, but as duty, becoming queen at 18. On the morning of the 20th of June, 1837, Victoria was woken early at Kensington Palace. The Archbishop of Canterbury and the Lord Chamberlain were waiting downstairs. King William IV had died during the night. The young princess dressed quickly and met them in her morning gown. It was dawn when they told her, "Your Majesty, the king is dead." At 18 years old, Victoria was now Queen of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland. Her first official act revealed her independence. She refused to let her domineering mother attend her first meeting with the Privy Council. In the days that followed, newspapers marveled that she was calm, confident, and gracious, not the shy child many expected. That composure helped her win early public support. The early struggles, being so young and female in a male-dominated political world, brought challenges. Her early reign was guided by the Prime Minister Lord Melbourne, who became both mentor and father figure. Critics whispered that the Queen was too close to him. The tension came to a head during the bedchamber crisis of 1839, when her refusal to dismiss her ladies. She learned quickly from the incident, aware now that being queen meant not just doing what she wanted, but balancing duty and personal feeling. Marriage and maturity. In 1840, Victoria married her cousin Prince Albert of Saxe-Coburg and Gotha, whom she had met years earlier and loved deeply. At first, she resisted the idea. She was used to control. But Albert became her partner in governance, as well as in life. Their marriage changed her image from a spirited young queen to a devoted wife and mother. Together, they had 9 children, who would later marry into royal houses across Europe, earning her the nickname Grandmother of Europe. Albert's influence helped Victoria modernize the royal household and support technological and social progress, including the Great Exhibition of 1851, celebrating industrial innovation. The Queen and the Empire. By the mid-19th century, Britain had become the dominant global power. Under Victoria's reign, the empire expanded enormously, and Britain led the world in industry, science, and trade. She herself valued duty, morality, and family, shaping the era's values so clearly that the years 1837 and 1901 are now called the Victorian era. Loss and legacy. When Prince Albert died of typhoid fever in 1861, Victoria was devastated. She wore black for the rest of her life and withdrew from public view for years, earning the nickname the Widow of Windsor. Despite criticism, she eventually returned to public life, In 1876, she accepted the title Empress of India, symbolizing the vastness of her empire. By the time she died in 1901, she had ruled for over 63 years, becoming the longest reigning British monarch until Queen Elizabeth II surpassed her in 2015. Historical significance. Victoria's rise wasn't just the story of a young woman becoming queen. It was the transformation of monarchy itself. She turned the crown from a political instrument into a symbol of continuity, morality, and national pride. Her reign bridged the world of kings and queens with the world of steam engines, telegraphs, and empire. Thank you for watching, Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.